Seems Senator Seriake Dickson,
Yes.
I watch you on television.
Mr. President, I have
And
a
you
point of
pointed
order
out,
for which you have recognized me.
Listen to me now.
Yes.
Let's not argue. If we argue, it won't be good for any of us. We are all distinguished people. You are a former governor, I'm a former governor. Let us, please, off the mic, sit down. Please be seated. I watched you on television, and you said no matter what the Senate does, the Senate will never go with you. The Senate will not go with you. You said no matter what this Senate does, the Senate will not have your vote on anything the Senate does. That's what you said on television. I don't know, but I'm saying that if you have already made up your mind to go and talk on television when the Senate has not even considered any issue, I want to let you know.
To me, please.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm only saying, please allow me to preside. Allow me to preside.
Make my point for which.
Stand up and make a point.
Thank you, Mr. President. Please, we must have mutual respect for all of our colleagues, okay? And I do have regard for you, particularly as our presiding officer.
I appreciate
And I think that should be reciprocal. Now, the point of order, Mr. President, Henry Seriake Dickson Bayelsa West. The point of order I rose to address is to draw the attention of the presiding officer and our colleagues to the specific provisions of our rules. Each one of us is guided by two documents: the Constitution of the Federal Republic, upon which we were sworn, and the rules that govern our proceedings. The proclamation has been read to us, and I wanted to draw your attention, Mr. President, respectfully, and the attention of all our colleagues, to the specific provisions of our rules. Order 135. The framers of this are very exhaustive. Once you say state of emergency declaration, there is a procedure.
Can you read 135?
Let me read it. Say, look, 133. When the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, by instrument published in the Gazette of the Government of the Federation, issues a proclamation of a state of emergency in the Federation or of any part thereof, he shall immediately after the publication, A, B, C, D. Now, since you have read it, now let me go to 135. The President shall, in a closed session, brief the Senate on the circumstances of the proclamation of a state of emergency.
Your point of order is upheld.
Thank you. So let's go to the closed session.
Please, he was about to move the motion for a closed session.
Thank you, sir.
In line with our rules. The rule is embedded in the heart of the Senate leader. He was about to move that motion for us to go to closed session.
Yes.
When you raise it, but I'm happy that you are reading your rules. So your point of order is happily upheld. Yes, Leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, very distinguished Senator Seriake Dickson had allowed me, to, follow this. And in the first instance, I came under Order 1B of our rules, which gives us power to regulate our procedure. And so the first task was for me to let our colleagues know that we're going to be changing the items as arranged on the order paper.
On the order paper.
Yes, sir. So the next thing, of course, was for me
Senator
to
Dickson, did you hear that? He said that he came under Order 1B.
Yes.
To request the Senate to grant him approval to reorder the items on the order paper. And then thereafter, he was about to proceed to the next stage,
yes,
which was to move a motion for us to go into a closed session.
Pursuant to Order 135 of our rules.
Too much. You can never. It's better to err on the part of surplusage. That's why I'm happy that you also read your rules.
Again, let me say I'm happy that most distinguished Senator Seriake Dickson is very familiar, with the rules, and like every one of us, that is the only way we can have peace, and we can proceed diligently as a Senate. So, having said that, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, let me say that I move, pursuant to Order 135 of our rules, that the Senate now goes into a closed session as, prelude to the motion that I have on the other paper. Thank you, sir.
Yes,
That the Senate goes into closed session to consider issues.
those in support that we go into closed session to enable us comply with our rules, circulating the Gazette, and at the same time discussing matters of urgent national importance, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Commander-in-Chief, Federal Republic of Nigeria, on the state of affairs in Rivers State. And the Senate resolved as follows. 1. The Senate invokes the powers conferred on it by Section 305, subsection 2 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, and approve the proclamation of state of emergency declared by Mr. President in Rivers State of Nigeria. The Senate further directs that the declaration of the state of emergency stated in the proclamation document and the mandate of Mr. President to review, and hereby mandates the President to review and even to terminate the state of emergency at any given time, but not later than 6 months. The Senate further resolved that Section 11, subsection 4 be invoked, providing the National Assembly the authority to set up a joint ad hoc committee of both chambers to oversight the administration of Rivers State henceforth. The Senate further resolves that a committee of eminent Nigerians be set up to reconcile the warring groups within the government of Rivers State within the period of the state of emergency in Rivers State. The Senate further resolved that a committee to reconcile the warring factions in Rivers State should consist of eminent Nigerians